Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to GelForce Tactical, where we bring gel blasters to the States, baby. We're gonna be showing the instructions how to properly set up the ACR J10, one of the best and our first product imports that we will be bringing to the United States by Jingming. All right, so when you open up your box, after the manuals, the first thing we're gonna wanna do is charge the battery. So here is the battery, 7.4 volt charge, and this is the USB charger that's right next to it. Now, in order to charge the battery, you're going to need to get the white end and the USB charger's white end and plug it accordingly with the two prongs, like so. Then you're gonna wanna get your USB end, and you can plug this either into a USB port in your computer, or you can get a phone charger wall adapter, just plug that in and plug it right into a wall or an extension cord. Now, when it's charging, it will be red with a blinking green. When it is fully charged, when the USB indicator is now green and not blinking, and there is no red, that means it is fully charged. After the battery is fully charged, the next thing we're gonna do is assemble the body of the ACR J10. So we're gonna remove the main body here. So we're just gonna move this to the side on the table. And you're going to wanna also grab the foregrip here. Put that right next to it. And the orange tip muzzle. You're gonna need these three items for the next instruction. Also remove any foam protectors on the weapon. Now that you have the gun out of the box, you're gonna wanna grab it and look at this stock side. The stock of the gun this is the stock, the back part. It's a movable stock. Now we're gonna plug, the battery is gonna go into this hole here. It can be kind of hard to open up with your finger, so if you want, I recommend you get a screwdriver or something that you can just put it into and just pop it out like so. This is where the battery will go. So we're gonna plug the battery right in there and slide it, perfect. Now we're gonna get these two plugs and we're gonna push it through this little hole. And then you're gonna close the little case there. Now once you got these two plugs sticking out of the stock, there's gonna be another plug, a black one, a black female, and we're gonna grab male charger into there. Once you have the black power cords connected securely, you're gonna wanna close it, making sure that the white one that's kind of on the outside, you wanna make sure that it's all inside the gun, and then pop it in, make sure it clicks and it's nice and sturdy inside. Now, to open the stock back up, just push this button here on the left side of the gun, and then as you push it, open it up. So that's the first part. Now next we're gonna do with the foregrip. So we're gonna wanna have it to where this little chunky part is on the left side, and this is on the right side. So you see this little nail here, this little pin. You might be able to pop it out with your finger, but if not, again, just a screwdriver or anything that you can just push this thing out, like with a pencil, anything, and you're just gonna wanna pull that pin out. Once you get the pin out, we're gonna grab the ACR and we're gonna slide it right over the barrel. Just line it up on the top like that and just slide it in. And you see right here, this little hole here, we're gonna push it in just like that. Once you got it aligned, you're gonna get the pin and put it back into that hole. And just push it in. You can use your thumb, apply some pressure here. I'm gonna put it on the table. Alright, and once you got it securely pushed in, then you have securely put on the foregrip. Lastly, just get the orange tip and just screw it on. Once you have the body completed, we're just gonna put that to the side, and then we're gonna go back to the box. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is the ammo. So this magazine here is what we'll be using to put the gel beads into. So you're gonna have these couple of these gel packets inside the package. You can grab this little bottle that we inserted with the package. You can open it up and pour the little beads into. Now you can also just put it into a big container or just another bucket, whatever you want, and then you just want to fill it up with enough water so that the beads can absorb the water. This may take 3 to 5 hours. The gel beads will only absorb up to their size that they have been manufactured, which in this case is 7 to 8 millimeters, so they will not grow larger if you put more water. So I recommend just putting a bunch of water. Don't worry about the measurements, just as long as you got enough water so that when it is after 3 to 5 hours, you still see water, you'll know that the beads are still complete. So here are my gel beads. I waited about 3 hours for this. And so after we have the gel beads ready, we're gonna grab the mag. And the way you're gonna load up ammo into the magazine is, you see this is the top where the hole is, and right next to it, there's gonna be these 2 metal conductors. And right here, you're gonna need a little bit of a nail for this. Otherwise, again, use a screwdriver. You're gonna pop it open just like that. Then you're gonna get your gel beads and pour it in like so. Once you got your ammo, you're gonna want to put your safety glasses on now. Now, before you insert the magazine into the ACR, it's important that you understand the selector modes. On the outside, on the right-hand side of if you're right-handed, there's gonna be a selector. This is just for looks. It won't actually change the select fire mode for your gun. But on the inside, on the left side of the gun, there will be a selector. Now, it's gonna show a bullet with a little line over it. That means safe. That's on safe mode, meaning you won't actually fire. Don't point it at anyone who's not wearing safety protection. So that's a safety mode, so you won't fire. Next, you got in the middle just a bullet. This will be semi-fire, so whenever you press, it will fire a bullet. And then on the third one, which is on the right side, that is full auto, so if you hold the trigger down, it will just spray continuously. So right now we're gonna have it on the safety mode. And another little cool little trick, you can actually pull this rail here like that and it'll open up the casing. It just looks kind of fancy. It doesn't actually change anything, but it looks cool. And then you're gonna, if you want to push it back down, just this little button right here next to the trigger, just push that and it'll close the bullet casing. You know, it just looks a little cool. Now we can put in the magazine into the gun. Just make sure it looks like this, with the bullet facing outward on the picture, and push it in. You want to hear a click. If you don't hear a click, do it again. And your magazine is in the gun. Now, to drop the magazine, there's gonna be a button right here on the right side. If you push that button hard, and the mag will drop out. And finally, to adjust your sights, just go on the top here, and just flick up the sight like that, and you're gonna have one another on the rear end. Just flick it up. Sometimes it can be hard, so just get a screwdriver and pop it up. To adjust the stock size, just push this button here with your thumb. On the other side of the stock, there's another button there from my index finger, and push both of those simultaneously while pulling the stock to adjust it. And there you go, you have your ACR. Alright guys, let's do some test firing. So I'm gonna put on, right now I'm on semi-auto right now. I'm gonna light up these cardboard crates. Heck yeah. Full auto time. Heck yeah. I know y'all want to play some of this, bro.